You've definitely been there, right? A big storm is rolling in, you see that incredible flash of lightning tear across the sky, and then you wait. 1, 2, 3 seconds pass, and then you hear that deep, booming rumble of thunder. Have you ever actually stopped to wonder, why? Why the delay? Well, let's get right into it, because it's one of the coolest, simplest bits of science you'll see in action. So yeah, that's the big question. You see the flash, you hear the bang, but they don't happen together. It really feels like two totally separate things. But what if I told you that's not the case at all? The truth is actually way more interesting, and it's a perfect example of a basic law of physics playing out in a really dramatic way.
Okay, so here's the spoiler, the big reveal right at the start. They are not separate events. Lightning and thunder are born in the exact same fraction of a second. So, if they start together, why don't they arrive together? What's causing that gap? Let's break it down.
To really get this, we've got to go back to the source. We need to understand how lightning actually makes thunder in the first place. You could say lightning is its own sound guy, and it all starts with one heck of a spark.
So what even is lightning? Well, in the simplest terms, it's a gigantic spark of electricity. That's it. It's the sky releasing a huge buildup of static energy from inside storm clouds. We're talking about an unbelievable amount of raw power being let loose all at once.
And when I say power, I mean it. That bolt of lightning superheats the air it travels through to an insane 30,000 degrees Celsius. Just to give you some perspective, that's 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. Wow.
So, what do you think happens when you heat up air that fast? It expands, explosively. It creates this massive shock wave that just ripples outward from the lightning bolt. And that shock wave? That's what thunder is. That's the sound we hear. So you see, lightning literally creates thunder. One is the light, the other is the sound, and they are born at the exact same time.
Okay, so if they start at the same moment, then the delay we experience has to be about travel time, right? Exactly. This whole thing is basically a race between light and sound, and you, standing on the ground, are the finish line.
And here is the absolute key to this entire mystery. The flash is light, the rumble is sound, and these two things travel at wildly different speeds. Light is like a Formula One car. It gets to your eyes almost instantly. Sound, on the other hand, well, it's kind of taking the scenic route.
Just look at that number. Light zips along at about 300,000 kilometers per second. It's so ridiculously fast that, for any storm you can see from Earth, the time it takes for that light to reach you is basically zero. The moment the lightning flashes, you see it. It's instantaneous.
And then you've got sound. It travels at a much more casual 343 meters per second. So get this, light is nearly 1,000,000 times faster than sound. The sound of thunder has to physically push its way through the air to get to your ears, and that journey just takes time.
Now for the really fun part. Because we know about this speed difference, we can actually use it. You can become your very own storm tracker using nothing but your eyes, your ears, and a little bit of counting. It's a super cool trick.
It is this simple. Next time there's a storm, the second you see that flash of lightning, just start counting. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and so on. Stop as soon as you hear the thunder. Then take whatever number you got, 2, and divide it by 3. And why 3? Well, it's because sound takes roughly 3 seconds to travel 1 kilometer. The number you're left with, that's how many kilometers away the storm is.
So for example, let's say you see a flash and you count all the way to 9 seconds before you hear the bang. You just do that simple math. 9 divided by 3 is 3. That lightning strike was about 3 kilometers away from you. See, it's a really easy but really effective piece of physics you can do all by yourself.
So, let's wrap this all up. What's the final takeaway here? It all comes down to a race that happens in every single thunderstorm, where the winner is declared before it even starts.
And that's really the whole story. Every thunderstorm is this amazing, free show put on by nature to demonstrate physics. Lightning and thunder begin their journey to you at the exact same moment, but in that race to see who gets to you first, light's unbelievable speed means it doesn't just win, it wins every single time, no contest. That delay isn't a mystery at all, it's just the sound of thunder taking its time to catch up.